streaming of the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, the animated characters from this amazing universe right here, this galaxy right here, the greatest, one of the greatest animation universe you've ever seen. Original characters, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk about the usuals. I'm talking about my own characters, right? Because I take pride in, since I've created these amazing characters. Right now, today I'm going to focus on some origin stories, right? So the stuff I'm going to tell y'all, let me bust out my pen. I'm going to talk about some origins, the animation, and then comics, right? So the origin stories, man, each character, I might even just focus on origins, right? Because the origins of this character, I want to talk about, I've never talked about the actual origins, focused on how they started, the whole idea, where it came from, and how I got there, you know what I'm saying? But first things first, before I get to talking about this animation, I wanted to thank all of y'all for who have been part of the live streaming since I started going live streaming, which was what, a month ago? So I've come this far. I think I've added, oh my God, close to 500 subscribers since I started. So I didn't know that there was a platform out there for streaming, and I'm over here like just doing the usual posting. Well, once I figured out, I'm like, I'm gonna start streaming, man. So streaming is totally awesome. So streaming is the way to go, you know what I'm saying? But I want to thank all of you for being part of it. And also too, the goal right now, I'm at 788 subscribers. So the goal is to get to 800 first, then of course 900, and then of course 1,000, and so on and so forth. But thank all of y'all for always subscribing. Thank all of y'all for checking out the videos, because the videos have been getting mad views, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So thank y'all. And look, so that's the reason why I got every single Monday talk about the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. So today, I'm going to focus on these amazing characters, which I created in 2009. I didn't finish the creation until October 19th, 2012. I say that date because that was the date that I printed the characters on the first post I ever made of my characters. There's nothing more liberating than that right there. To actually create some characters, spend a certain amount of time to do it, and actually see them come to fruition. I remember creating these characters. Yeah, these are amazing characters you're looking at right here. Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. When I created my own characters, like, look, the whole thing was inspired by me just having tired of like showing the same old. Like, it just got old. I was like, this sucks. I was like, I need to do something else, man. This is getting boring. So I got tired of drawing Blade, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Voltron, you name it, I had drawn it all. And from different universes, whether it's Marvel universe, or the DC universe. But I just found myself doing a whole lot of drawing and got tired of drawing the same old. So I just forget this. I'm gonna do something original. So I did. I came up with the characters, Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. A lot of stuff that you do, you have to kind of have faith in what you're doing. And that's kind of like what I did. I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to go do my own thing. I'm not going to care what anybody's going to think. I either want to do it or I don't want to do it. It's just that simple. I'm not going to get on here like all the time. It's just like now, coming on here and talking about this. Most people want you to get on and be a buffoon and show them materials and show them stuff they want to buy. I don't care what you want to buy. I'm going to show you what you're going to eventually start buying. So you better get ready to learn these characters, right? Because it's going to be important that you know them. So Karjakz Vs Assassins, right? The original idea started in 2009. I didn't finish till 2012. And then that's when I actually copyrighted and did all that stuff. But a lot of the characters, the concepts, right? So let's break it down to y'all. On the right side are the heroes, the Karjakz, right? Cajun, Escalade, Sphinx, Diesel, Shepherd, Sincere, Glocks, Rasputin. Then on this side are the villains, the assassins, right? You got Revo, Excursion, Snipes, Kanji, Sanusi, Yukon, Artillery, Coyotes. So when you create a set of characters, the first thing you have to kind of do is decide what they're going to do and how they're going to, what kind of abilities are going to be and stuff like that. And I kind of took the different approach. I didn't want my characters to have any abilities. I wanted them to have high skill training, but no abilities. So I focused on like backgrounds, training, what they did and how they came about. So a lot of the idea came from like me wanting to have characters based on myself, my two brothers and my sister, my best friend, my big brother, and then of course my dream girl. So these are the heroes right here, the Karjakz. You see them right here? These are the heroes right here. You got, let me point them out to you. You got Cajun, you got Sphinx, you got Escalade, you got Diesel, you got Shepherd, you got Rasputin, you got Sincere, you got Glocks. When you're doing something, you kind of have to have the direction of where you want to go about it and how you want to go about it. So it's pretty easy to decide to do what I want to do and just do it. And that's basically what I did. I thought of the idea. I was like, I'm gonna put it into execution. You can't really, nobody can really stop you from doing what you want to do unless you don't want to do it. So I just said, okay, screw it. So the first character I ever created was this guy right here, Cajun. And look, I'm going to break it down for y'all because a lot of the profiles, this is the original origin profiles. And what I'm actually going to do is this is version 1 of the character. So the next time I come on, I'm going to do another version. When you're doing this stuff, you have to really tell yourself, hey, man, look, the idea, the concept, thank you all, whoever's joining the chat. Really appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you appreciate that. They already hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification button. So when I come on, you know what's up. What's the link? sanusvision.com. SANUSI vision.com for the website. Hey, look, I'm going to point this to you. Look, you're going to see it real simple. Look, right here. You see it? Sanuvision.com, right there. I forgot the bio books. I actually have them on there. So today, welcome to the chat. Welcome to an amazing, awesome Monday. And every Monday, guess what that means? Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, my original animation character. So today I'm going to focus on origins. I'm going to go through each character. I'm going to try to be on there for about 35 minutes, not too long, maybe 40 minutes. Break it down each one. The heroes, the villains. So now, these are all the heroes right here. The Karjakz, of course. You got Cajun, you got Escalade, you got Diesel, you got Shepard, you got Rasputin, you got Sensei, you got Glocks, you got Sphinx. Now these characters started off with the idea of me basing on myself, my two brothers, my sister, my best friend, my big brother, and then my dream girl. I just like, I'm gonna go with that. And then the original first character was this guy right here named Cajun, right? So for the longest time I had this dude in my head for a long time, just this character. I was like, this dude is sick as I don't know what. So I've always been a big fan of Blade and Iron Man, who are my two favorite superheroes without question. And so I started realizing, okay, when I'm going to draw this character, I want it to be a bit of both. So it's Iron Man combination, Blade combination, Techno Man combination, Ryo from Ronin Warriors, Techno Man, of course. Once I got the characters I wanted, then I started drawing the character. Hey Bez, did you find it? Hopefully you found it. And please, I want to thank all of y'all too for joining the chat tonight, because I know there's going to be people joining. But subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the link button. And look, if you haven't found it, yes, sir, I did. Original characters, man. It's what I do. So now take a listen. So I'm going to break down each person to you. Yes, glad you found it. Thank you for finding it. And look, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and hit the notification button, because every time I come on live, you'll know I'm on. The goal, I'm trying to get to 800 subscribers. I think I'm at 788, thanks to all of y'all who've been subscribing and watching. So I really appreciate that, man. So basically, the goal for this character, right? So when I drew him, this character is based on me, Cajun. I just came up with the idea, like, look, I love superhero cartoons. I can't help myself. Oh, okay, appreciate that. I just never see people come on. I'm always shocked when I see, like, I've never seen this person before. I guess you can't really see who your subscribers are. Well, you can, but some of them you can't. So, you know what I'm saying? So, appreciate you subscribing and joining the chat tonight. Focusing on Karjakz Vs Assassins. Just keep this in mind, Biz. Every single Monday, I'm going to be talking about my characters, Karjakz Vs Assassins. So, today I'm talking about their origin story, which means I'm going to stick to this book right here. So, basically, the idea of the character came because I'm a big fan of Blade, Iron Man, Batman, Techno Man, Ronin Warriors, Ryo from Ronin Warriors, if y'all know who I'm talking about. And so I just decided, you know what do I want the armor to look like? Color scheme, gray, blue. My favorite color is blue, but then the armor never turned out to be blue. The only thing blue about this character is that the fact that the eyes light up blue. So I had the character first version. I went through a version where I drew, and funny enough, this character was actually the last character on the hero side that I actually drew, because I drew all the other heroes first before I drew him. His concept was first, but the actual drawing, he was last, because I knew he was going to be the most difficult. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm going to give you a real name, then I'm going to give you his height and weight, but I'm not going to tell you anything else. So, real name is Jones Phoenix, right? Of course, team is Karjakz. He's not the team leader, he's second in command. Then, of course, the alias is Cajun. And then, of course, citizenship is USA and Nigerian. Also, too, I modified this book. And if you're wondering, Bez, anybody who's going to join the chat tonight, this book, well, this version anyway, is available on Sanuvision.com. This was available on my website right here. You can get you the buy book so that when the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins book comes out next year, you will be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? This book right here tells you about everything about the characters, the height, weight, where they're from, what they're doing, where they're going to go. So it's really important that you get this book. If you get this book, you understand, excuse me, you don't understand the first comic book that's coming out next year. And also, too, the animation's coming. That's the whole point of me creating my characters. I was always into animation, so I'm in. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all give me a second. There we go. This is too damn cold. So, I'm in animation school. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in animation school, it makes you better than what you used to be. So a lot of the animation I schooled myself on, right? But now I'm actually technically taking the classes needed to actually get myself where I need to go. So look, the Karjakz, right? The group, I never even told y'all who they are. They're a group of heroes, these guys right here. And you're going to read about it in the bio book if you actually get it. Karjakz are a group of heroes who have joined forces to defend the world and the universe from the evil menace known as the Assassins. So the idea of having my characters like I said, I grew up on all kinds of crazy cartoons. X-Men, Gargoyles, Defenders of the Earth, Ronin Warriors, Techno Man, Iron Man the animated series, Blade the animated series, Voltron, Avengers Assemble, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I don't think there's any Avengers TV cartoon show that I haven't watched. You know what I'm saying? But when you come up with an idea, to build your idea up, you have to be inspired by other people. And then also, too, stuff like Captain Planet, Fantastic Four. I've already said Ronin Warriors. Dragon Ball Z. A lot of Japanese style animation. I was really into Japanese style animation. I'm still into Japanese style animation. You know what I'm saying? So when I created Cajun, it was based on that. So basically, the hero itself, right? So like I told y'all, character, his name is Cajun. Karjakz is, of course, is the team he's on. Second in command. Real name is Jones Phoenix. Alias is Cajun. Citizenship is USA Nigerian. Place of birth is a place I can't tell y'all because you will know that when you get the first official Karjakz comic book. Now his height and weight I can tell you. 5'11" in armor, 5'11" not in armor. Then when his armor is 6'5". Normal weight 192. In armor 275. Of course, hair color is black. Then occupation, he's an engineer, owner and CEO of Phoenix Industries, right? So that's basically what it is. The rest of the stuff I'm not going to tell you. That's Cajun right there. A lot of the characters I told you, I'm going to give you origin stories. So that's Cajun right there, based on me. I literally wanted to be a superhero, literally. So I said, I'm going to create something based on myself. And so ironically enough, I ended up creating characters for myself, my two brothers, and my sister, which made me totally feel totally awesome. I mean, it was just like to create your own characters, like that's a whole different level of talent, man. You know what I mean? So, yo, next up is Escalade. Like I told you, I'm doing origin stories today, and I'm doing it with the original bio book, the first one that ever came out. You know what I'm saying? I remember creating this, man. Creating their names. That's funny. Hey, Biz, trust me. I think everybody wants to be a superhero. If we could actually afford it, you know what I'm saying? That line of work is expensive, man. Working at wherever we work at ain't gonna cut it. Maybe when I become a billionaire or something, I can put money to the side. But yo, bro, that stuff is cheap. You know how they do it in the movies? They make it look as if it's cheap. Man, that stuff ain't cheap. Batman gotta spend some money. Tony Stark gotta spend some money. Green Arrow gotta spend some money. I think me and you ain't the only ones who thinking about being a superhero but can't afford it, man. You sure as hell ain't gonna get around on a bicycle. I can promise you that. You feel me? You probably laughing. You're down to laughter. Yes, for real. Seriously, it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't live it in real life, I'm gonna at least live it on a cartoon. You feel me? That's exactly what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? I've told that story, but that's actually the first time I actually told it that way because it's really funny. It's like, hey, I want to be a superhero, but wait, I can't afford this mess. Hell no. I'm gonna go ahead and just live it through a cartoon. You feel me? So that's what I did, man. So the next up is Escalade. Now this character is based on my sister. Escalade is so there are 4 siblings in this whole universe: Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, and Rasputin. And they're all based on myself, my 2 brothers, and my sister, right? So Escalade is the team leader on the team. Because why not? She's an Air Force colonel. It only makes sense to make a colonel your team leader. It would be illogical to actually not have a colonel be your leader, and she's on your team. So I said to myself, hey, so let me break this lady's down. So she's based on my character, right? My sister. And my sister's like, hey, I remember creating this character, and I remember sending the version 1 of it to her. She was actually pretty impressed. But then when she read the profile of the character, she was even more impressed because I actually literally based on her who she is. So my sister is strong-willed, independent, beautiful, smart, do her own thing, you know what I'm saying, but very caring. So very, very knowledgeable, very smart. So I integrated all those characters in her. Then I just said, I'm going to make her a superhero too because I'm going to make her a colonel because I've always had a thing for, I think the military is a very awesome place, especially the Air Force because they fly a lot of planes. I think planes are cool as hell. That's crazy because I used to be scared of heights. Now I'm actually really not scared of heights anymore. You know what I'm saying? So planes are awesome. F-22s, F-35s, all those kind of awesome planes. SR-71. I used to be like, those are the coolest things I've ever seen in my life, man. So I would be like, okay, I'm going to give Escalade all these powers. But also, too, I'm going to make an Air Force colonel. Of course, in a different universe created by me, right? So her real name, let's get the profile down on this awesome young lady, right? So her real name is Karjakz. Of course, she's part of the Karjakz team. She's the rank, of course, she's the team leader. Real name is Sarah Phoenix. Now, I went through transitions in their names changes because their original names used to be Phoenix Jones, and I changed. I was like, nah, Jones is corny. I gotta change to something cooler. You know what I'm saying? So I changed to Phoenix, and of course, alias name is Escalade. Citizenship is British American. Place of birth, can't tell y'all that right there. But height 5'10", weight 155. Eye color is Azel. Hair color is black. Occupation, of course, she's an Air Force colonel, ace pilot, and tactical strategist. She's not only the team leader, but now imagine somebody having to be a team leader for a vigilante team, well, superhero team, but then also having to be a colonel on the Air Force. Like, that's kind of ridiculous double duty. That's a whole lot of work, but I created the character that way because that's how my sister is. She's very multifaceted. She can do like a gajillion things at one time, which is what makes you an amazing character, which makes the character an amazing character, right? So that's Escalade right there. Next up is Glocks. Now, Glocks is the next character on the list. Quite the popular character at the comic expos. Yes, I go to comic expos. LA Comic Con, WonderCon. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Trust me, it's a lot of work. You talking about for the character or for me? Which one are you talking about? Because we both got a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? You got to be multitasking like I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? And there's also got to be a passion for what you're doing, because when you hit that roadblock, man, something other than money's not my driving force, but something other than you being famous or you getting your work noted or known about is got to be driving you. For me, it's my dream of just having my own animation series, which literally is not a dream anymore, because I've literally created the comic book. All it's going through right now is correction phases, where I'm gonna have it corrected. Once I hit the correction phase, I'm gonna have a point where I'm turning it into go through correction phase, copyrighted, public, trademark it, all that yada 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 stuff like that, and then boom, I'm dropping this comic book next year, because it's coming out next year. This book is gonna be a game changer. It's gonna change a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now back to Glocks. This character is based on my younger brother, who's after me. So my younger brother, Glocks, is very techie, very computer science, kind of very techie type of dude. Understands computers, information, knowledge of stock markets and things like that. So I just say, you know what? I'm gonna create Glocks and turn him into character. Now his character is a confident individual who believes himself, very independent, very thought-provoking, very just want to be like, I ain't taking crap from anybody. And also too, it's more of a whoop your ass first and ask questions later type of situation, right? So like when I created this character, I was like, okay, what do I want it to look like? And I just said, okay, I want a guy with a trench coat. I want a guy with like pushing a vehicle that's like a SUV, but not your typical type of SUV. There's a lot of stuff I was thinking, and I wanted to have intelligence, smarts, be a student too. You know what I'm saying? Computer technology basically is what I wanted the guy to have. Excuse me, y'all. My computer's over here trying to go to sleep. I cannot allow that. You know what I'm saying? So I realized that to create this character, to get him where I needed him to be, I needed him to be like a lot more. When you create characters, if you base them on somebody, it's a lot easier. Now, I can't tell you how anybody else who creates characters does their thing, but I know for me, having people to base them on really gave me a leg up on what I could have them look like. So now you can actually have a face, if it makes any sense. Because sometimes you have to make up faces, which I do all the time now with characters that I've originally created now. Because I've got version 5 of these characters. I've got 5 versions of these characters, actually 6. Because the comic book that's coming out next year is actually version 6 of the characters. So when I created the character, I said to myself, he's going to look like my brother, just like the character that's my sister's look like his, and then mine looks like me. So have a baseline, basically. Not exactly, but a baseline. So I was drawing these characters. Welcome to the chat, y'all. All y'all joining the chat. Thanks for joining us. We're talking about the Karjakz Vs Assassins animation universe. That's right. Animation universe, a new animation universe. So if you're used to the same old, well, I don't know what to tell you. This is a brand new league right here. I'm bringing something new to the table. I'm tired of seeing the same old reruns with whether it's Marvel, DC, or whatever. It's the same old thing. I was like, you know what? Let me go do my own thing. And that's when you do that, it gives you a leg up. It gives you independence. It gives you pride in saying, you know what? I created something great as well. You know what I mean? So, yo, this is Escalade Glocks right here, based on my brother. So basically, Glocks is the sharpshooter on the team. He never misses, literally. He can shoot a fly off the wall. He can shoot the wings of a fly. He's computer science tech whiz. He's a tech whiz. He understands technology literally inside out. He builds technology. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to have him be. And now Glocks, let me break him down to y'all. Of course, he's part of the team Karjakz. Now, version 1 of him, he might have been the easiest character to draw of everybody else, but also too was kind of his name though was complicated, if it makes any sense what I'm saying. Because a lot of the stuff times when you create characters, you have to create characters that can relate to people, but also too, as one veteran explained to me that's in the animation business, you want to make your characters like not above the readers or the audience, but you make them look supernatural to them in a way that like, man, I wonder if I could do that. You know what I'm saying? If it makes any sense. So Glocks, I don't think there's any comic expo I've ever went to that people went like, yo, this dude right here is the coolest. You know what I'm saying? So of course he's part of Team Karjakz, which is the hero team. Real name is Chris Phoenix. Alias is Glocks. Citizenship is USA. Place of birth, I ain't gonna tell you. Height, 6'2". Weight, 212. Eyes brown, hair black. Crew cut, you know what I'm saying? And of course, occupation, student, major, computer science. Yeah, I told you, I based them on everything every single one of these characters is based on somebody that I know and who's important to me, who's a family member. I think that's a great baseline to start to create an animation universe. You have to have characters be based on people. I think you can be more inspired if the characters are based on people that are around you. I don't think there's anybody who's ever created a superhero. I don't care if it's Jack Kirby, Stan Lee when there was with Marvel, DC Comics, all these other different artists, the guy that created Deadpool. It's got to be based on somebody or something that really inspired you. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's where it's at right there. Next up is Rasputin. Rasputin is based on my other brother. So I have two brothers. This is based on my other brother, Rasputin. Rasputin is more of a daredevil. Very, not so much the word argumentative, but if my brother could have been a lawyer in another life, he probably would have been a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always letting you know about what he thinks, opinionated, smart, really understanding of logic. Logic is very important to him. You can't just say something and think he's just gonna accept it. That doesn't work for him. Which should be how most of us should be. But too many of us have a tendency of like, hey, well, somebody said it, so let me just agree to it. No, it doesn't work that way. If somebody says something, you should question it. You see what I'm saying? So like, it's like somebody asked me about this whole universe. You can't question me on this universe because I created it. And you don't have the book in your hand and you haven't read nothing, so you can't really understand the characters. So a lot of times when I create these characters, the reason why I think I've done so well and I've grown so well since 2009 up until I finished them up in 2012 is because I've chosen to be logical, how I wanted my characters to be, and also to add a tinge of emotional connection because your characters are based on yourself and people you know. So there's going to be a basis of wanting to create characters that actually relatable. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also going to play y'all the animation intro so y'all can see the classic animation intro I've created. Now the new one I'm working on, oh my god, that is just next level type. You feel me? It's crazy. So Rasputin, before I go to the villains, the assassins, once I get done with the heroes, the Karjakz, I'm gonna show you the animation intro. Then I'm gonna go back to continue on with the assassins. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So look, Rasputin right here, based on my other brother. Now this guy right here is probably the only team member on the team that's not, well, two characters that don't have projectiles. He's more hand-to-hand combatant. I wanted a character that was hand-to-hand combatants, has all his tools are not projectiles. None of them are projectiles. Everything is close range, which means he has to get close to beat you, which is actually requires more skill. No armor, just like his twin brother. Now this character, Karjakz and Rasputin, something I always wanted to do with my characters. I made them twins. So Karjakz and this character Rasputin are actually twins. They're actually twins. Just like my younger brother, my two younger brothers, they actually look alike. That's the reason why I made them twins. I figured I'd make them look alike, except I'd differentiate them because they have two different personalities. Also, I'd give them two separate type of array of weapons or weaponry or technology. So that turned out to be a cool idea. So Rasputin, unlike Karjakz, is a daredevil. This guy would try any stunt possible. I'm talking about riding a motorcycle on a line from two buildings or jumping from two skyscrapers onto another one. It's just anything wild you can think of. This dude is more than likely to try it, which is what a lot of people are like that. Like you have people that skydive and stuff like that. To some people, like oh, that's daredevil speed. To some others, like, hey, that's normal for me. Y'all get what I'm saying? So Rasputin. Now let me break Rasputin down to y'all. I only wish I could show y'all the version 6 of the characters. They look so sick, but I can't show you the version 5 though. So this is something I'll talk about later on down the line on a different Monday. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want to give y'all too much, so that way you can actually remember what I'm actually talking about. So look, let's break down Rasputin. Of course, Rasputin part of the team Karjakz, which is the hero team. Girl named Sean Phoenix. Used to be Sean Jones. And Rasputin, of course, is his alias name. Yeah, definitely check out the website, man. I really appreciate that. Definitely. Thanks for being part of the chat tonight. Thank you so much. Good night. Peace. Take it easy. See you next time. I actually see you on Wednesday. If you actually join the live stream, I'll be back on Wednesday. Of course, team is Karjakz. Real name is Sean Phoenix. Alias is Rasputin. Citizenship is USA. Place of birth, of course, I'm keeping that to myself. Because of the comic book that's coming out next year. Height 6'2", weight 209, eyes brown, hair black but dreads. Student, occupation is student, major biology. Yes, I chose biology because, well, he's a logical individual. He wants to understand science, so that's why I chose biology. Next up is Diesel right here. Now, this character is based on my big brother. He's a guy I consider a big brother. He's like an older brother to me. Like I told you, I was inspired by a lot of people around me. And this guy always told me that I would become something great one day. And that's exactly what happened. I built myself to where I am today. So Diesel is kind of like based on... Now, I wanted to have a strong guy on the team. You don't have too many teams where you have a strong guy on the team. Not everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people usually have a strong guy, but the guy is not like... He's not intelligent. Well, I kind of did the opposite. I said, I'm going to make my character intelligent. I don't care. I'm just going to make him intelligent, super smart, just like my big brother. He's a very intelligent individual. Caring, understanding, knowledgeable, wise too, actually. That's another thing about Diesel, this character. So when I created him, I wanted the character was based on that. And so Diesel, I remember creating this character and I remember sending the first design to my brother, my older brother, and he said, man, yeah, that dude's Diesel enough. Because he told me, before you send him out, make sure I see this dude. I want to see if he's Diesel enough. He's like, yep, he's plenty swole. So once I sent the picture to him, he approved of it. I was like, it was good to go. So sometimes when you're doing stuff, you kind of have to tell yourself, hey, man, look, there's got to be a belief system that you have in yourself about how you're doing what you're doing. And so when you're doing it, you know you're going forward. So for me, creating characters out of thin air, straight just out of my mind, was totally an achievement of epic proportions to me. So Diesel, right? Let me give you a breakdown of him. Of course, he's on Team Karjakz. He's third in command. So you got Escalade, who's the team leader. You got Cajun, who's second in command. And then got Diesel, who's third in command, right? And then, of course, the real name is Ben Warhawk Gray. Alias Diesel. Citizenship is American, South American. And, of course, place of birth, I can't tell you. But now remember this character. He's related to two individuals. Sincere, this character right here, who's his sister, his younger sister. Then this other character named Artillery, who is his other sister. So he has two sisters. You see what I'm saying? So he's the oldest of all three of them. So Diesel, right? You know what I'm saying? And of course, Diesel, I've already told you. And of course, height is 6'5", weight 258, eyes is Azo, red when a total mask. And of course, hair color is black with dreads. And occupation, he's a mechanical engineer. He's chief engineer of Phoenix Industries. So chief engineer, and I also wanted to make him like super smart. So Diesel, my big brother in real life, is super smart. So I made him super smart, making him the chief engineer. Thank you all for joining the chat. Welcome to the live stream. We're talking about Karjakz Vs Assassins, the original animation universe that's coming out. And the first official comic book is coming out next year. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribing. And thank you for the notification. Oh, Sherry, welcome to the stream. I didn't think you was going to make it. Because I didn't think you was going to make it. But hey, welcome to the chat, girl. I'm talking about the origination of my characters. I don't think I've actually ever talked about the original story. Like, I'm talking about version 1 of them. Like when I really actually first started. So that's what I'm getting to right now. Got a lot of people don't visit the channel. So I'm pretty grateful for all of y'all joining the stream tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to realize people don't go to bed really that early like I think they do. So I'm not going to be on here too long. You know what I'm saying? But that's the original story of Diesel right there. Next up is Sincere. Y'all see this right here. Now, Sincere is based on my dream girl. What would I want my dream lady to look like? What would I want her to do? What would I want her ability to be like? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you create characters, you gotta, she's actually the first original drawing that I did of any character, of all the characters in the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Cajun was the first concept, but she was the first original drawing. And I was inspired by thinking to myself, what would I want my dream lady to look like? What kind of attributes would I want her to have? Honesty, consistency, and loyalty. Those are the 3 things I wanted, right? Then, of course, I started drawing a sketch. And then I created a sketch. And I've always felt like the character should have purple, so I gave her purple-black uniform. Now, the original version of the character has black costume. But now the new version, oh, man, wait till y'all see it. It's a whole different level of awesomeness. You know what I'm saying? You go through phases with characters, man. And she's no different. So when I drew her, I wanted her to have katana blades. Just like my character has katana blades. So I figured his girlfriend should have katana blades too. But she's actually better at using them than he is. So they go through, she actually teaches the character Cajun. So this character right here, Sincere, is related to this character right here. This is her older brother, Diesel. And then also, too, this is her older sister, Artillery, right? Artillery is her older sister, but she's dating this guy right here, my character, Cajun. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I got the idea from. And then also, too, oh, let me get back to Sincere. I'm over here on the wrong page. My bad, y'all. So this character right here is based on my dream girl. And I just wanted her to be strong, independent, willed, have her own thing. I've never wanted a woman that was, like, dependent. That would annoy the hell out of me. I can't stand women like that. You know what I'm saying? Heck no. You better have your own money, have your own place, have your own thing going. I'm not trying to babysit nobody. If the bill is $50, you got $25 on the ready. If the bill is $100, you got $50 on the ready. I'm not dealing with nobody who I got to take care of. That ain't going to happen. This ain't 1955. I'm not on that. I'm on that. Yo, you are independent. You are getting your own money and doing your own thing. That's what I'm on. If that woman ain't that, you can't be sincere to me if you ain't doing those things. You got to have your own, be doing your own thing without question. I don't play that mess. Yeah, Sherry, you like that, huh? Yeah, I'm not. That's just what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's Sincere right there. Now, let me give you a profile of her, who she is, right? And also, too, I was inspired by a lady, because her day job is a reporter. She's a reporter. This character right here, she's a reporter. So let me break down her profile to y'all. Man, I wish I could show y'all the version 6 of her. I'm looking at it right now on my computer screen. She is so sick. Man, she's sick. Y'all don't understand. This animation universe right here is about to be one of the greatest animation universes ever created. All you suckers that ain't watching, ain't paying attention, you gonna pay attention. Second of all, I want to thank all of y'all being part of my channel, man, because this thing is growing exponentially. As of today, I think I'm at 788 subscribers. The next goal is 800 subs. So 800 subs is the ultimate goal, right? So let me keep breaking down this amazing character to y'all. 800 subs. So I've come really far versus where I used to be. So let's break it down. Team, of course, Karjakz. Real name Scarlet Gray. Alias Sincere. Citizenship American South American. Place of birth, I can't tell y'all because I have to keep that secret, because when the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comes out next year, y'all gonna know what's up. Now I can't tell you the height, I can tell you her weight, I can tell you her height color. So height 5'9", weight 148, highs is Azel, hair color is black gray with gray stripes. And then occupation, of course, she's a news reporter / journalist. Now the reason why she's a news reporter / journalist is because, one, I figure since you have a woman that's honest and loyal and consistent, but I was also inspired by a woman named IDB Wells. She was a great reporter from the early 1800s, in the 1900s. She was the first African American female I've ever heard of that was a reporter. She was the first of her kind, and so she was investigating all kinds of investigations, from whether it was robberies to lynchings to crime or whatever. But she was a reporter of the sorts that, excuse me, y'all, I went to work, I worked, and then I decided I'm going to live stream, and then after that I'm going to go work out. Yeah, that's the kind of life I'm living. Ain't never give up. And then after that I'm going to work on my animation intro. It never stops, y'all. I know, it's mad work. And so Sincere, her character was based on IDB, partly inspired by IDB Wells. She was an amazing reporter lady from the 1800s. And if you can look it up, you can Google it, you can YouTube it, whatever. IDB Wells. This lady was incredible. She was beyond her time, man. I'm talking, she was doing things that people didn't have the balls to do. Like, she was investigating. She would go to places where you could get hurt, and she would still go and be reporting. So that was Sincere right there. So when I created this character, I said, not only do I want it to be based on my dream girl, but I wanted her to be inspired by such characters like that woman right there. So Sincere, man, my dream girl. You know what I'm saying? So that's who she's based on, my dream girl. This is what my dream lady would look like. Of course, this is version 1. Of course, there's been subsequent versions after that. Version 2, version 3, version 4, version 5. Trust me, I'm going to show you all of them as we go. You know what I'm saying? So that's Sincere. Now, next up is Shepard. Shepard is a character based on my best friend, who's actually a doctor in real life. Now, Shepard, he's unique out of all the other characters because he's actually blind, right? He can't see. So I remember creating this character, and I said to my friend, I said, dog, I want my character, I'm creating a character based on you, but also too, I want the person to be blind, but also too, their occupation, they're going to be a doctor. And I said, how do you call a doctor? You just call him surgeon, because he repairs people. So Shepard, right, is a character based on, let me skip to the next profile. He's based on my best friend. My best friend, I've known him, God, for a good minute, going on 22 years, whatever amount of years it is. For me, at this junction in my life, the word friend is overly used by too many people. I'm all about good associates. You're not my friend if I know you're not going to have my back. Like right now, I've got one of my friends watching the chat right now, Sherry. I know that's my friend. But I'm not trying to add no more friends. I've got enough friends now. Everybody else I know now is just an associate. Now, you're either going to be a good associate or bad associate. But my friends are actually my friends. These people text me every week. These are people that I interact with every week. These are people that I text every Monday to send motivational quotes to them. These are people that actually want to see me be successful in my life. So that's why they're my friend. You should, too many people use the word friend, and they're not actually your friend. Now, this character right here, Shepard, is based on my best friend. He's one of the greatest human beings I've ever met in my life. I've known him, like I said, for 20 plus years, man, since we were youngins. So the character was based on him, and I remember creating him. I said I wanted a bow and arrow guy on the team, but I only just wanted a bow and arrow guy on the team. I wanted him to be blind, which made him even more unique, right? So I said, okay, he's gonna be blind. So that's how I came up with the first version of this character right here. As you can see, the first version versus subsequent version I'm going to show y'all later down the line is totally different. It's important to give people origin stories of characters, because I think that makes it more interesting to the viewer, to the audience, and they see it as more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Upper tier. Like, I could have called this live stream anything I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. I wanted to call it Karjakz Vs Assassins animations about my characters, which is what I'm talking about every Monday. I am going to talk about my characters every single Monday. So those of you who don't like it, get used to it, because I'm not going nowhere. Just like how you don't want to see me, I want to be seen with my original character. I'm not going to talk about who you already know. Forget Iron Man, forget Blade, forget Captain America, forget all of them. I'm doing my own original characters. Trust me, you want to know my characters, because when that book comes out next year, you're going to wish to God you had bought this bio book right here and know what's up. So y'all look, now let's check it. Vincent Pierce, of course. Let's talk about this character right quick. Real name, of course, is part of Team Karjakz, which is the hero team. Real name is Vincent Pierce. Now, I chose the name Vincent Pierce because I wanted him to, being that he's blind, I wanted him to pierce the truth. A veil that most of the time in our lives, we have veils put over our faces. So we never really get to understand what it is the real world is about. That's one of the reasons why every single Monday I send motivational quotes to a lot of people that I care about. I don't got too many people in my universe that I care about. It's a handful. Aside from my family, my mother, my 2 brothers, and my sister, there ain't too many people I got in my corner like that, man. And you're not gonna have too many people in your corner. If you think you have a bunch of people in your corner, you lying to yourself. You might want to recycle your whole life and start all over again. Real talk, just like a PlayStation, hit the reset button and stop firing people because they ain't your friend. So look, let's break down Shepard, right? Based on my best friend, Team Karjakz, real name Vincent Pierce. Vincent Pierce to break through something. That's why I call him Pierce. Not Pierce as in the name Pierce. I'm talking about Pierce literally, to pierce through something. I made up the name like that. A lot of my characters have functional names. I wanted them to have names that signified something. Just like, because I'm Nigerian, a lot of names that you get are significance of an event, a time, a place, something great that happened. Just like my name. My name is, real name is Adewale Agboke, right? Adewale means Prince come home. Agboke means Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I got the name Phoenix from myself. You see what I'm saying? A lot of things that we want to accomplish in life can be based on ourselves. So now, back to Shepard. I'm beating off the trailer I'm supposed to be at. Real name is, of course, Team Karjakz. Real name is Vincent Pierce. Alias is Shepard. Citizenship is Canadian American. Place of birth, I can't tell y'all that because that's going to mess up the Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book, the first one coming up. But I can tell you his height and weight. Height, 6'1". Weight, 195. Eyes, black. Hair color, black. Occupation, surgeon. You know what I'm saying? So this character is like literally, he's very, he's just as intelligent as my best friend. He's a surgeon because my best friend's a doctor in real life. This guy's thing is a doctor. He does foot surgery on people. He does surgeries on people. So he's a specialist in what he does. So that's why I want to make Shepard, man. So, and then last but not least, on the good guy side, is Sphinx, Egyptian mystical tiger. Now this character, this tiger is the guardian of the assassins. Excuse me, of the Karjakz, the heroes. He's originally the guardian of Cajun. He was sent to Cajun by a mythical figure who's also part of the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Now I can't tell y'all the name of that character, but trust me, man, when the comic book drops up, you're gonna know what's up. And then as the animation goes, you're gonna know what's up too there. It's really important to build something. If you're gonna build something, you're gonna build it. You know what I'm saying? Don't build it based on what you think people are gonna tell you what they want. Build it based on what you want. So Sphinx is an Egyptian mystical tiger. He's a guardian. Not only is he guarding Cajun, but he's also guarding the rest of the team. Diesel, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Cynthia, Shepard. He's a guardian to all of them. But his primary function was to be a defender and protector of the Karjakz team, but also to be a primary defender. He was sent as like a partner to aid Cajun, to help him out, to become the best version of himself by a mythical figure who's also part of the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. So that's where Sphinx comes from, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't give y'all too much, but that much I can't tell y'all. And when I say he's a very cool tiger, he's a very, 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 very cool tiger. So now before I go into the assassins, the villains, let me talk about the animations, the heroes, the animation real quick. I'm gonna show y'all a little animation. Trust me, y'all want to see this right here, man. It is the coolest thing. As many times as I've shown it, it never gets old because it is the coolest thing you've ever seen. Yeah, it's what happens to you when you actually believe in your dreams. You actually manifest them into reality. Y'all, give me a second. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. I gotta pause it. I gotta back it up. Oh man, are you serious? My bad, y'all. Damn, that's bad. There you have it. And this is an old school intro. Old school. This is old as the comic book that I was just showing y'all. So I did this a while back, right? When I first started doing animation. I didn't know what I was doing. I just said, I just gotta do something. So my art teacher at the time gave us a project. I said, I want to do an animation intro. He's like, that's quite ambitious. I said, yeah, this is what I want to do. And I did it. And guess what I got in class? A. That's right. I know you're probably thinking you got a C. Nah, I got an A. My teacher was very impressed. The concept, the animation, and just being able to do it was actually something I was very proud of. You see all the villains you're seeing right now? Yeah, that's right. You see that? Let me come in real close so you can see it. See, this is why people are missing out. This is why every time I go live stream, you never know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? There you have it. Look at that. So that's the animation intro right there. And that's, of course, the website, sunvision.com. This is website, sunvision.com. Oh, my bad. So that's the animation intro right there. So now, onto the assassins, right? The villainous villains. Who doesn't love a villain? Yeah, villains are awesome right there. The assassins, the villains from the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, led by Lord Sun Tzu. So you got Sun Tzu, you got artillery, you got Kanji, you got Revo, you got the Yukon, you got Snipes, you got Excursion, and of course you got the Coyotes. Now Sun Tzu, the leader of the assassins. Let's start with him right here. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Sun Tzu, aka Blaine Bishop, is the leader of the assassins. Now this guy right here brought all the assassins together. As he acquired power, he wanted to have at his disposal some of the most highly trained individuals in the history, or just in existence in the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. As he found them individually, each person brought to the team, and now they were about to grow. So his pitch was basically to have the best of the best, but also to help him. Excuse me, y'all. Man, that's crazy tired. Have the best characters with him that can be part of this universe that's gonna grow this thing, take what he wants to accomplish, and let them say to them, we're gonna do this as a team. But in reality, he's actually like, I'm the overlord. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking, you have to talk in a way that brings people to you, not against you. You get what I'm saying? So that's really important. That's so very, very, very important, right? So the assassins, right? Led by Lord Sanusi. Now this guy right here is Blaine Bishop. He's the leader of the assassins, right? And look, he's the counter of Cajun, who's the hero. So remember this character right here in the beginning? Right here, this character? Well, this character is his counter. You know what I'm saying? So this character is also based on me. Now this is my villain side. If I ever wanted to be a villain, this is who I'd want to be right here, Sanusi. Now let's give you a profile of who he is right here. Of course, he's part of the assassins. Y'all give me a second. Now the assassins, if you're wondering who they are, assassins are a group of villains who have joined forces with the sole purpose of world destruction and universal domination. That's right. They straight up wanted to take over and annihilate everything. Man, I wish I could show you the version 6 of these characters right here. They look so sick. Now look, let's break down Sanusi to y'all. Team, of course, is the assassins. Rank, he's Overlord / team leader. Real name, Blaine Bishop. Alias, Sanusi. Citizenship is unknown. Place of birth, I can't tell y'all because if I tell you, that'll ruin the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book. Then, of course, height, 6'2". In armor, 6'7". Weight, 220. In armor, 325. Eyes light brown. Hair color, you ain't got no hair color. He's bald, man. You know what I'm saying? And when he doesn't have hair on his head, he's gray. It's gray. So, and then of occupation, owner, CEO of Argon Tech. Yeah, that's right. Owner, CEO of Argon Tech. See, I don't want to give y'all too much because if I do that, that's going to ruin the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book, and that thing's coming out next year. So, yo, that's Sanusi right there. Next up is Artillery, right here. Artillery is fiance, commander, general of the assassins, right? This lady right here is an all-around bad you-know-what. She ain't taking any mess. She's his fiance too. Now, remember, Sanusi. This guy right here, Sanusi, this is his fiance, his future wife, Artillery. Now, she is the general of the team. She orchestrates the plans, puts it in motion, make sure it succeeds. And who better to have to be your general other than your own fiance, your future wife, right? Now, remember Artillery. Remember what I told you in the beginning? Artillery. She is the sister of two characters, Sincere and this character right here. Excuse me, y'all. The book is all kinds of stuff. Then, of course, Diesel. So she has two siblings, Diesel and Sincere, right? But she's a villain. You're like, man, she's the black sheep of the family. Yeah, she turned out to be the villain. That's right. She turned out to be the villain. It's one thing I always wanted. Now, she's not based on anybody, but she's a counter of Escalade, who's the team leader of the Karjakz. So her strength, right? So she's a former CIA agent. That's all I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? When I created her, I wanted somebody who was a counter of Escalade, but just a strong character, but also too, of wife of a Sanusi, a fiance. So Artillery, right? Let me break her down to y'all. This Artillery right here. Artillery, right? Of course, team assassins. Rank, she's second in command. She's also the general of the assassins, and she's a tactical strategist. So she creates all the battle plans for the assassins. Who better to have than your general than to have somebody who's a former CIA agent and tactical strat and a Navy SEAL. So she's very tactical, right? So real name is Aeon Gray. You know what I'm saying? Alias is and thank you all for your joining the stream tonight. Welcome to the Sanusi live stream, and also too, welcome to the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe live stream. I'm talking about the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, this amazing animation universe. Right now, I'm giving you an origin story of each character, right? Because as I go to the subsequence every single Monday, I always talk about the Karjakz Vs Assassins characters. Last time I was talking about the universe. This time I'm talking about the origin stories of each character. Next time I'll be talking about something else again. So look, Artillery. Real name is Artillery. Real name is Aeon Gray. Alias is Artillery. Citizenship is American, South American. Place of birth, I can't tell you. You know why? Because the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins company is coming out next year, so I can't ruin it. Then, of course, height, 5'10". Weight, 158. Eyes, hazel. Hair color, black and gray. Occupation, bodyguard. Totally wild, right? She's a bodyguard. She's Sanusi's bodyguard. So she pretends to be a bodyguard at Argon Tech, Sanusi's company, which is what she's saying. But she's also a general. Like I said, she's an incredible, oh my gosh. When I say she's all around bad behind, that's what she is. She's the truth in two quarters. Not very many people can touch her in terms of her galactical, her tactical, her ability. She's one of a kind. So, yo, that's artillery right there. Next time I talk about these characters, I'm going to talk about their origin stories, but more detail of it. I just want to give you a snippet of each character. Next up is Excursion. This guy right here, a.k.a. Ruben Drones. He's the hitman of the team. He's the take you out type of dude. He's third in command as well, right? So Excursion, right, a.k.a. Ruben Drones. There's no one who has seen this character and said, man, this at the comic expos that hasn't fell in love with this guy. Like, he's the coolest looking villain. What's up with the cybernetic arms? I said, man, I just wanted to have some, to look very cybernetic-ish, if that's a word, right? So Excursion, team, of course. Now, Excursion is the third in command of the Assassins. Of course, all his orders come through Artillery, who's the general of the Assassins, and then they get relayed to Excursion, who's the field commander. He's the field operations leader, basically. So let's break him down to y'all in terms of team. Team, of course, he's part of the Assassins. Ranking, he's third in command. Real name, Ruben Drones. Alias, Excursion. He just likes taking people out, period. That's to him, it's just good business. Citizenship, I can't tell y'all, because guess what? He's going to be part of the Karjakz. He's going to ruin the Karjakz Assassins company, the first official one anyway. Place of birth, American citizenship, American. Place of birth, I can't tell y'all. That's what I was just telling y'all recently. Height, 6'4". Weight, 250. He's a big dude. Man, he's a big dude. Ranking, eyes, reds, implants. Occupation, of course, head of security at Argon Tech. So he's head of security at Sanusi's business, which is hilarious. So Excursion parades as a head of security at Argon Tech, which is totally hilarious, which is totally funny as I don't know what. And he's pretending to be something that he isn't. Then, of course, fighting skills include boxer, Muay Thai, y'all. Davy still combat training. This dude is, when I say he's a beast, he's an all-around beast. Y'all give me a second. He's an all-around beast. Excursion is like the guy who just sees taking people out as good business. That's just what Excursion is. And I wish, like I've been saying about all the other characters, you can see the version 6 of him. Now, next up is Kanji and Revo. Kanji and Revo are the son and daughter of Sanusi, right? So Kanji and Revo, these two characters right here. Kanji, Revo are the sons and daughters of this guy right here. Sanusi. From a previous marriage. From a previous, because their mother was killed. The story of that, I'm going to get to that later, right? So Kanji, let's start off with Kanji. The daughter of Sanusi, the firstborn of Sanusi. She is, at first, in this first version of this bio book, of this comic book, I made Kanji and Revo twins. Then I decided, nah, they don't need to be twins. They need to be, Kanji needs to be older. You know what I'm saying? Because so she can be a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a role model to Revo, somebody who can train him and grow him into grooming into be the best version of himself. So Kanji, just like her father, is all about power, right? Control. And so guess what? When I created Kanji, I did a lot of things. I made her like super strong, super intelligent. When I say strength in mind, right? So that when she goes against people, they know that they're not going to defeat her. And then, of course, the version of this version, the trench coat version, I was a big fan of. I've seen a lot of characters, but never seen a woman in a trench coat. I was like, ooh, I got to see a woman in a trench coat with katanas. Now, how sick is that going to be, right? That's sick as I don't know what. And I wish I could show y'all the version 6 of Kanji on this thing, but it's so sick. Look, let's read y'all her profile, right? Team Assassins. Real name, Kanji Lee Bishop. So Kanji Lee Bishop. Kanji Lee is her mom who died when she was young. Excuse me, y'all. Alias is Kanji. Citizenship is Filipino South African, which is African, a pure blood African. Of course, place of birth, I can't tell y'all. A height, 5'11". Weight, 162. Eye color, blue. Hair color, red and black implants. Occupation, student major, visual arts. So she's a graphic designer, which means she's able to do calligraphy. So she's artistic in whooping you. And she's one of these characters that there's a bunch of people that come on here. A lot of people have loved Kanji. Oh my God, they've loved this woman. Are you kidding me? They're like, oh, she's the jump off. So that's Kanji right there. Next up is Revo, a younger brother, who used to be a twin when I first created this bio book. When I first created this bio book, I wanted her to be his twin, but I was like, nah, forget twins, man. I want her to have his own independence, be a person of his own, even though he's gonna be younger, but can still be his own person, right? So look, let's break down Revo to y'all. Now Revo is probably, without question, he might be the best fighter in the whole Karjakz Assassin universe. It's hard to say that, but it's the truth. He might be the best fighter in the whole Karjakz Assassin universe. You have to sometimes understand which character you have, which one can be the greatest and which one can't be the greatest. Y'all give me a second, y'all. Let me. You know what I mean? So Kanji is the bad guy of the team. She's a villain. Revo might be the best fighter in the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. This guy is legitimately the coolest of the coolest in the Karjakz Vs Assassins. His uniform is cool. I remember creating like, oh, that's the coolest ninja I've ever seen. And I've evolved him ever since this time right here. Trust me, the new version of him, oh my God. Whew. When I created version 5, I kind of knew I created something super special. I knew I had arrived, right? So that's the beautiful thing about creating a character. Now, Revo, he's the only villain, aside from myself, aside from Sanusi, that's actually based on somebody. You know what I'm saying? But actually now Kanji, since I created version 6, is not based on a family member in my family. I said, yeah, you know what, Kanji, I finally found somebody to assign to you. You know what I'm saying? So I based on that. But now Revo is based on my cousin. I remember creating this character. My cousin said, man, I don't want to be no hero, man. Make me a villain, man. So I did. And trust me, my cousin be tripping about this character right here. This character right here, oh my God. He's one of those, he's top 3 famous characters in the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. It doesn't matter what comic expo I go to, people are always tripping about this guy. They're like, dude, this dude is the dude. He's cool as I don't know what. You know, when you create something, there's a faith you have to have in what you're doing. Even right now, as I'm doing this stream, I could have talked about anything, but it's a Monday. And I decided every single Monday, I am going to talk about my characters, my Karjakz Vs Assassins characters, because the more I talk about them, the more people going to know about them. It's not enough for you to just do something, to have an idea. You have to put it into execution. So I say, you know what? I'm going to put my characters every single Monday. And sure enough, it's been working. So Kanji right here, right? Part of the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. He is amazing. He's probably the most popular character in the Karjakz. He's one of the most top 3 characters in the universe. Also, too, he might be the best fighter in the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. You know, you got Rasputin there, you got Cajun right there, you got Sincere. There's a lot of candidates that's going to vie for who the best fighter is. He might be the best, you know what I'm saying? So look, let's do the profile of Revo to y'all. Of course, Team Assassins, villain. Real name, Tuan Lee Bishop, just like his sister, Kanji Lee Bishop. Lee being his mother's name. Sanusi, their father decided, yes, you should keep your mother's last name in your name. So that mattered. Alias, of course, Revo. Citizenship, Filipino, South American. Pure blood African, right? Place of birth, I can't tell y'all. Height, 6'2". Weight, 202. Eyes blue. Hair color, black dreads. Occupation, student. Major, physics. So his sister was a visual arts major. He's a physics major. He loves science. When he's gonna whoop somebody, he thinks about how he can actually logically and mathematically beat the person up to where they can't defeat him. He's a very intelligent character, but he's also very cocky too. He believes in himself, which you should. You know what I'm saying? That's Weaver right there. Next up is Snipes, the drop dead gorgeous beauty. Snipes, this character right here. Snipes. Man, when I say she's bad, she is bad. Like, she's 5 o'clock news bad. See, to look up on her, to focus on her beauty would be your last mistake right there. Snipes is that. Oh, she's a character of a character. Very arrogant, very cocky, very believes much in herself. Snipes, right? She's the team. She's great for espionage and infiltration. If you want to, and when Sanusi wants to infiltrate a place, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna send Snipes so that she can literally infiltrate the place, come back out, either tell you everything that's going on in there, or by the time she comes out, everybody's taken out already. Trust me. If she comes to look for y'all, it is over for all of y'all. She don't play. She's the truth in 2 quarters. So look, Snipes, let's break it down, right? Real name, of course, Team Vs Assassins. Real name, Nicole Pham. Alias, Snipes. Citizenship, French, Algerian. Place of birth, I can't tell you. Almost said it. I can't tell you. Height, she's tall, 6 foot. Weight, 160. Eyes, green. Hair color, purple/black stripes. Occupation, she's a supermodel. You know what I'm saying? She's a supermodel. But she's got all kinds of background in martial arts coordination. So trust me, ain't nobody gonna be putting hands on this woman. She can whoop yo, you know what. So I want to create somebody's beauty. And man, I wish I could show you the version 6 of her. Oh my, she looks so cool. Check that out. That's Snipes right there, the original version of her. Remember, today's an origin story. I'm not gonna do more than origin stories, you know what I'm saying? I've only been here for like 54 minutes. I'm shocked I've been here that long. But I guess when you're telling an awesome story, people love to see the story and people love to hear it. So that's Snipes right there. Yukon is next. Then I'm gonna hit the last person. Then we're done. I'm done with the character introduction. I'm gonna talk about some products because this is a Monday. I gotta introduce y'all to my new products that I got: leggings and face masks. Those are the new toys of the day. They are on. It's all that in a bag of chips. So look, Yukon is next. This guy right here is Yukon, the strong guy of the villain side of the teams. He's a sick dude, man. This guy right here would do anything to win. Literally anything to win. steroids, whatever is available, he's gonna take it. Look, so Yukon, right? He's the strong guy of the villains team, but he's also very smart. But also too, he wants to win by any means necessary. And he was great. He wanted his mother, like when she raised him, because his father died at a young age, and so growing up he kind of depended on himself, right? Which is okay. It created independence, but also too, it made him to make some horrible choices. So he makes a choice. Pretty much, I'm the story I can't tell you, but pretty much he loses some kind of contest. And because of the contest, he gets kicked off of the islands that he was from. And once he's kicked off the islands, he has to come back and fight for his honor and get back what he lost, which was the history story of who he is. So sometimes you have to figure yourself out and figure out a way to get you where you want to get to without cheating. That's what he did. But he also realized that in cheating, I got Sanusi in my corner. Why not just cheat and I can get away with whatever I want, right? So look, let's break down some Yukon's attributes. Real name, team of course Assassins. Real name Titus Manonuga. Alias Yukon. Citizenship Hawaii Islands. Place of birth Kauai. Oh, I just told you. I can't believe I just said that. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't say that. Height 6'7". Weight 288. Eye color brown. Hair black and gray dreads. Occupation, this is gonna make you laugh. He's the security enforcer at Argon Tech, Sanusi's building. So whenever you come into the building, you gotta check in with Yukon to see if you're allowed into the building. And trust me, if you act a fool, guess what's gonna happen? He gonna deal with you. It gonna be not very awesome for you when Yukon puts his hands on you. He's a villainous dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's Yukon. That's all the characters right there. I didn't want to tell y'all too much because I want to break down each character, but not to give y'all too much because next time I'm going to talk about their origin stories. Today was origins, right? So, like I said, he is security enforcer at Argon Tech. And so he finds himself in that situation because he leaves home. He has to become independent. He's got bills to pay. But lucky for him, Sanusi pays a whole lot of money and resources and if you want to call it tuition or whatever you want to call it. But Sanusi does that like that, man. So that's the assassins right there. So let's recap. We got the Karjakz, the heroes, right? Then of course we got the assassins, the villains, led by Lord Sanusi. Now let's go back to the Karjakz. The Karjakz are Cajun, Escalade, Diesel, Shepherd, Rasputin, Glocks, and Sincere, of course, and of course Sphinx in the middle. Then of course the assassins, led by that Lord Sanusi, the villainous villains. Assassins right there. You got Sanusi, Artillery is fiance, Yukon, Snipes, Excursion, Kanji, Revo is children, and of course the Coyotes, the android assassins. Now look, the Coyotes, right? That's one more thing I forgot before I mess around. I got the Coyotes and I got Seth. Let's get Seth first. Now Seth, right, is the Egyptian mystical tiger, but this guy is the counter of Sphinx. Remember Sphinx? So this is Seth right here. This is Sphinx right here. Excuse me, the Egyptian mystical tiger. He's the good one. Seth is the bad version, right? So Seth is the bad version of Sphinx. He's the brother of that other tiger. And so, as always, yin and yang. Sphinx turns out to be a good tiger. Seth turns out to be an evil tiger. Man, I'm like, yo, bro, you are super evil. And so he builds himself up. He's just like Kate. Sphinx is the guardian to Sanusi. He protects Sanusi, but then of course comes the time when he disappears. Then Sanusi's on his own, and he's like, Sanusi realizes after he finds this guy, finds this tiger, is like, yo, this tiger is more than meets the eye. This tiger is special. And so he adopts Sphinx, I guess, Seth, if you want to call it that. Then the person that he got Seth from, because he got Seth from a person who owed him money, who owed him. And so the person didn't want to pay. So guess what he did? He took Seth as payment. And still that person's payment was not complete because guess what? Sanusi added his minions take that person out. Because like, you know what? You ain't gonna do right and you have no honor. So guess what? We're gonna take you out. So that's Seth right there, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the Egyptian mystical tiger. Just like how I didn't tell you so much about Sphinx because I didn't want to. I wanted to not tell you as least as I could about Seth so you can know what's up with him. It's not good to tell everything about a character, man. Then it takes away the lust of the anxiety, the excitement of the character. You know what I'm saying? So next up is Coyotes, android assassins created to seek and destroy. Literally, they hide and wait. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So the Coyotes, right? They're just android assassins made out of a solar eye. They're not human. They're androids, literally cyborgs. And so, of course, team is called the Assassins. Alias is Coyotes. Citizenship, they ain't got none. They were created in Argon Tech, owned by Sanusi. Then of course height, they're 6'3", weight 223, eyes red implants, hair color they ain't got none, occupation they got none, and of course they're used by Sanusi, created by Sanusi. So whenever Sanusi created them to be a field army, basically wanted to create them so that whenever he sends the assassins, the coyotes go first. So his assassins don't have to get injured or anything like that. So they can go first. And once the coyotes get there and they dismantle a whole lot of things, then the assassins themselves come. So artillery, Kanji, Revo, Snipes, Yukon, you know what I'm saying? And Seth, of course. And so you build them up. You got to build them up. So that's what happened with these characters right here. They are known as the team that, the characters that, the androids that do just about anything. They have AI technology too. I can't tell y'all too much about it, but I promise you this. When the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comes out, it's going to be on and popping, y'all. So, yo, that's the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins origins right there. The origin stories of each one of these characters. Amazing characters. So I'm going to tell you about that. Now, before I get up out of here, stuff I've been wanting to show y'all. Two things. First of all, let's start off with the face mask. Y'all give me a second. Yesterday, I talked about this stuff, but now I'm really going to get a chance to talk about them. Oh, I forgot one more mask. Oh, my God. Yeah. Wait till y'all see this. Woo-wee. Now, these are masks right here, boy. Woo. These are custom new masks. For all y'all don't know, I do masks now. Yes, masks. Custom animated masks. Guess what? I take my drawings and I can put them on a mask. And guess what you can do with this mask? Because we're in a pandemic. We're also in cold season. Winter, if you want to call it that. You can wear this mask generally, but you can also wear it, you know, just to cover your nose, your face, if you don't want to. I made a design when I first started, when the pandemic first started, and I've been wearing a mask ever since. So I wear it to work. I wear it when I'm running outside, when I go to exercise. I wear it if I go to the gym. I wear it when I go to the grocery store, just so to cover my face. So just in case people are sneezing, I don't catch any cold or any disease like that. Because during that time, man, people were getting sick and left and right, man. I was just grateful. And I was like, look, I'm creating a mask. So I did. And to make the mask real cool, I said I was going to put my characters, my drawings on it. So I did. Look, this is Kanji right here from the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. I was just talking about Kanji. She's a super villain, right? So definitely Kanji, the face mask. Yes, I'm going to show you some posters for the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. So if you love art, you want to put a poster on your wall, I'm going to show you that too. So this is Kanji right here. New mask. Yeah, Sherry, I know you think they're awesome. These things are super comfortable. Man, they are super comfortable. Next up is Blade. Yeah, I'm going to be showing y'all masks. This is Blade right here. And you know Blade from Marvel Universe. Guess what? I drew a drawing of him, and guess what I did? Yes, I put him on a mask too. There's nobody that I can't put on a face mask. You see all these images, these characters behind me, the banners, definitely available on my face mask. Also available on quality products too. So look, face mask right here, available on multiple characters. Karjakz Vs Assassins characters. Cajun, Escalade, Gloss, Rasputin, Cynthia, Shepard, Diesel, Seth, Sphinx, Seth, excuse me. You got Sphinx, you got Seth, you got Sun Tzu, you got Artillery, you got Kanji, you got Revo, you got Excursion, you got Snipes, you got Yukon, and of course you got the Coyotes. All these characters available on these face masks right here. Visit my website, you will see every single one of the designs that I have. They are super, super, super cool. But also too, not to mention, not only are these super cool, but they actually can protect you. Next up, we got Wolverine from the X-Men animated series. I love me some Wolverine, man. God, I've loved Wolverine since the animated series came out. He used to actually be the most popular character, most popular superhero in the whole Marvel universe. In comics, not anymore. I think the new title goes to either Batman or Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? But Wolverine, oh my God, this character is so cool. I just wanted to have Wolverine. I never had a yellow mask before, so I wanted to get that too. You know what I'm saying? But I could take my characters and put any character. Wolverine's just one of the main characters I've got on my face mask. So if you visit my website, you'll see a bunch of characters. I mean, a bunch of characters. But this is Wolverine right here. Next up, Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power, Go Green Machine, Turtles Fight with Honor. Check this out. Leonardo in the corner right there. Y'all see that? Donatello right there. Michelangelo, Raphael. I always wanted a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles face mask. I finally made one. Man, I said finally, look, let's get this Turtles right here. And sure enough, I made one of the coolest masks you've ever seen. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum. Now look, next up are these leggings. I should have been talking about this yesterday, but now I'm going to talk about them. Leggings. If you love leggings, ladies, they are super awesome. The new style design leggings. Now this guy here is Cynthia. Yes, Cynthia. This is based on my dream girl. I literally put on one of my legging designs. So for you ladies out there, young girls, trust me, you want my leggings. They are super comfortable. Hydro Fit technology, dry fit technology, instantly washable inside out in the washing machine. Once you let them air out, they can dry up in 2 hours. If you love leggings and you love designs and art on leggings, because I've seen a bunch of stuff women wear, that's really what inspired my leggings. I said, you know what? Because I created some leggings for some ladies, and I said, okay, I need to go full throttle on this legging scene because people actually like it. Because when I would post the videos on YouTube or TikTok on my social media, it would get ridiculous amount of views. Like these leggings are just ones I just designed. Now check this. What's cool about my leggings, I'm going to show you in 360. Look, let's look at this right here. You see the detail of the character? That's a lot of detail, man. Not to mention on the left leg, right? So I can put the art, I can design it just about anywhere. But on the left leg, right? You see the sincere character? You see the name of the character, but also too, you see the pattern design I created? See this pattern you're looking at? I actually created that design. I literally created it just so I could put it on a pair of leggings and make it look cool. Because I've seen a lot of leggings that women wear. I was like, yo, wait, hold up. If they can wear those, they can definitely wear my characters. And then, of course, you're going to get haters, and haters can't do nothing. You know what I mean? Now, that was the front of the leggings. This is the back of the leggings. The cool thing about my leggings is like I can put my art anywhere I want to. Anywhere I want to. You see the leggings right there? Look, check this out. The back side of this side right here. I got the cool dragon on it because that's her symbol right there. Then, of course, I got that pattern design again. Man, when I say these leggings look cool, ladies, if I saw a lady wearing this, I'd be tripping. I'd be like, damn, girl, you look good. And you got those leggings on? Yo, that's sick as hell. These leggings are designed for athletic wear, too. So if you love working out, right? If you're ladies, if you love working out, trust me, you want to get one of my awesome leggings. Look, I'm also going to show it to you so you can see it in totality. Check what else we got with these leggings. You see the Asha logo right there? You see that? Now let me flip it to the back. And look, it's got my signature. Not that it matters, but it does matter. Now when I flip it, check this out. I got the QR code on everything I do now. That's right, the QR code. We doing big things in Sun Division. Always doing big things in Sun Division right here. QR code. That means when you're walking about wearing one of my leggings, ladies, someone be like, hey, where you get that at? You just point out the QR code. Excuse me. You just point out the QR code right there. Literally, you just point at it, scan it, and boom, next thing the person's on the website right there, look for leggings, and they got some just like you. So these leggings right here with the Asha logo, I always got my stuff looking cool. Look, let me pull this thing up and down so you can actually see it. You see the difference? You see that right there? See how cool it is? Now let me flip it, because I want to give you the whole totality of the leggings right there. Look how sick that is, man. This is the back side we're looking at right here. So this is the back of the leggings right here, and this is the front of the leggings. Trust me, they are available on my website right now. All kinds of multiple characters. Right here, it's got Sincere, but I got Escalade, I got Artillery, I got Kanji, I got Snipes, I got Mirage, and then of course, I've got Sincere, of course. So available multiple characters, multiple colors. And yes, this band color right here, the waist color, this actually tucks in your stomach. This band part, this black part. And then you can get it, I can make this a different color. I can make the top part of the leggings right here a different color than the bottom half of the leggings. I can even make each legging a different color. How sick is that? You know what I'm saying? So leggings available on sundivision.com. Y'all go get you a pair today. I'm already got some orders already. So all I'm doing now, every time I come on live stream, I'm going to promote this product. It don't matter. I'm always going to go forward. That's what's been happening every single time. We take our steps one step at a time. There's no success in skipping steps. So I will never skip steps, y'all. So yo, that's the leggings right there. Now, last but not least, since it's the Karjakz Vs Assassins Day, every single Monday, I'm going to show you posters from the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull my phone a little bit closer so you can see some cool, awesome art. How do y'all like that right there? This is the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. The heroes, the Karjakz, the villains, the assassins, right? I love having my own animation series. Ain't it sick as hell? Look, check this out, y'all. Y'all see Cajun? Look, let me flip it to this side so y'all can see the characters. You see that right there? The Karjakz hero. That's the whole Karjakz universe. If you want the whole Karjakz Assassin universe right here, this is the one right here. But if you want each individual character, I'm going to show y'all. So this is Cajun. As you know, this character is based on me right here. If you love art posters, 11 by 17, 13 by 19, 24 by 36, canvas arts, you definitely want to get these right here, man. Trust me, it's where it's happening. Next up, Escalade. Escalade right here. Y'all see that? Escalade. That's Escalade right there. Escalade. That's the leader of the Karjakz right there. Next up is Sincere, based on my dream girl. I told y'all before, this character is based on my dream girl. It's an awesome character right here. Next up, you got Glocks, the other character based on my other brother. Yes, it all started with my brothers and my family. That's where the whole idea started. Look, baseline from where you start is always very important. It's very important to know where you're starting. Of course, you got Rasputin, my other brother. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, you got Diesel, based on my other brother. Diesel is a sick old character, man. This dude right here is, oh my God, all that in a bag of chips. Then you got Shepard, based on my best friend. So this guy character is based on a guy I consider my older brother, and this guy is based on my best friend.
You have to have people that are inspirational to you so that your characters can do what they do. You see what I'm saying? If you love posters, you want to visit my website. And these are my original characters from the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. So thank all of y'all who are just joining the chat right now. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can know what's going on. Every Monday is going to be Karjakz Vs Assassins animation universe. I'm going to talk about my characters in growth, in posters, and everything. Today was origin stories. So next time I talk about them, it's going to be something else again. But it's always going to be every Monday Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. I am not going to stop talking about my characters. Y'all better get used to me talking about these amazing characters because next year, the first official, guess what? Comic book is coming out next year. This is just the Bible book available on SunVision.com. But the first comic book, oh my God, it's coming out next year. It's going to be sick. So, yo, this is Shepard right here. Then, of course, you got the assassins, the villains, led by Lord Sun Tzu. That's right, Lord Sun Tzu. Y'all see that? The assassins, look at that. Sun Tzu. Artillery, Seth, Excursion, Revo, Snipes, Yukon, Kanji, and of course the Coyotes at the bottom. Now, this is Sun Tzu right here. If you love art, you got to put my art on your wall. Join the movement. Don't be late to the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe now. Don't be the sucker that could have been reading about this and didn't read about it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's Sun Tzu right there. You got Artillery right there. Artillery. This is one of the strongest female characters in the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. She's a powerful character. I felt it important to create strong female characters because I'd watched a lot of cartoons, but I was never seeing female characters that were that powerful. You'd watch a cartoon, X-Men, whatever, and there'd be like 2 female characters on the show. Even Avengers. Black Widow was the only character till like season 2 or something. 3 of Avengers, of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and even Avengers Assemble. You didn't see no female characters until season 3. So you got Artillery, you got Excursion. I mean, Artillery, just like all the other female characters, look. Especially these 2 characters right here. Escalade and Sincere. You know what I'm saying? I've got a big hole that can be filled, a void, and I'm going to fill that joker. You know what I'm saying? So that's Artillery right there. Excursion. Oh, yeah, he's a sick dude, man. Kanji, daughter of Sun Tzu. Kanji and Revo, daughter of Sun Tzu. Daughter of Sun Tzu, son of Sun Tzu. Kanji Revo, the older, younger. So he's the younger sis brother of Kanji right there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Snipes. The purple hair bombshell. She can take anybody out, man. Trust me. To be in her company, don't get distracted by her beauty. She is a character not to be tried. You know what I'm saying? She's a sick actor. Of course, Yukon, the strong guy on the team. This dude is anything it takes to win, he gonna do it. All these posters, y'all, available on my website, SunVision.com. Trust me, you want to join the movement. Don't let me get too famous now. Then you'll be whining about how much my posters cost. So get them while you can get them. You feel me? Get them while you can get them. I'm just saying, good things aren't cheap and cheap things aren't good. If you want quality, trust me, you want to be part of what I'm doing. Of course, you got Coyotes. The Coyotes right there. You see that? Android Assassins. So that's the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right there, man. Available on SunVision.com. All these posters I just showed y'all is available on SunVision.com. You know what I'm saying? So now, last but not least, I'm going to show y'all these sneakers. And then I'm going to get up through. That's a wrap. So I want to thank all of y'all. Look, check this out. If you love sneakers, yes, not only can I put my art on posters and whatever apparel that y'all see me wearing, but I can actually put them on sneakers too as well. And nothing more greater than these Batas 3 high tops right here. Look, hold on, y'all give me a second. See, there's nobody out there that doesn't love sneakers. I know people love sneakers. So these are the Batas 3, but before I show them to you, I'm gonna show you the 2s. The whole thing, how this whole thing started. These are the 2s right here. This is what got the ball rolling right here. The Batas 2s. You see these right here? These are low tops. So when I created these, once I got these going, then everything else was able to be created. When you gotta get somewhere, you gotta take one step at a time. There ain't no step skipping. So I took my art. Well, and of course, since this is Karjakz Vs Assassins Day, guess what I did? I put my characters. So you see the classic characters right there? The origin story? That's them right there in their originality. I put it on my shoe, low tops. Man, I was like, yo, okay, I got something special here. The Batas 2 low tops, these are available in high tops as well, which I'm going to show you next. But the Batas 2s led to the Batas 3s, which I'm going to show you after I show you the 2s. And look, let me do a 360 so y'all can see it good. It's really important. Look, the grip on the shoe, comfortability matters to me. I can wear these to work. Actually, I also wear them to school as well. Yes, I am a student. What school I go to, I ain't telling you. All you need to know is I'm a student. That's all you need to know. I'm doing my own thing. Making my way in life, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of y'all being part of the stream tonight. Join the chat, came in and out. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. And I appreciate all of y'all. And appreciate all of y'all who've gotten me to 788 subscribers.
It's not easy to be on YouTube, man. It's a very difficult platform, but hey, I'm making it work. I'm making it work because I do great content. So thank all of y'all, man. So today is Monday. Remember, every Monday is going to be Karjakz Vs Assassins. Don't say I didn't tell you. I'm not trying to dance around that. I am going to promote my characters. Whether people like it or not, I do not care. That's why it's my platform. I am going to talk about my characters all the time, every time. So look, now the cool thing about my sneakers is that, guess what? On one side of the sneaker is art on this side. You flip it on the inside, guess what you got? Karjakz Vs Assassins version 5 right there. Y'all see that? That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Version 5 with the version 5 of them. Y'all see how sick that is? Now that's probably what I'm going to talk about next week when I talk about Karjakz Vs Assassins again, or I'll find something else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now on the left foot, you see that right there? Give me a second, y'all. I gotta tighten this. Tighten the shoelace is coming loose. Look, the left foot. What y'all see on the left foot? You see the difference right there? So the version 1 on this side, I can do that with my sneakers. I can put art anywhere I want to. And you think that's cool? Wait till I show you the high tops and then wait till I show you the threes. You know what I'm saying? So look, the Batas 2 high, low tops, anywhere I want to do the art. You see the detail of it? Detail is what matters with these shoes. When I wear them anywhere, people are like, whoa, what you got on? Batas shoes. I got my own footwear line. And yes, not to be bragging, but my sneaker now is officially the official sneaker of a big company in Dallas, Texas. Very proud of that accomplishment. I am not tripping when people don't understand what you're doing. Just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not happening. That's why a lot of people are where they are in their life. Because they always think somebody isn't doing nothing, but they're actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? I don't trip about what people think I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm pulling myself forward. I've come a long way from where I used to be. So these are the Batas 2 low tops. Now look, let me show you the high tops of the low tops. That's right. These sneakers right here. These are the high tops. Quite popular in demand. This probably was the most high tops I sold in the Batas 2 line of work. I'm talking about in terms of like being platinum, because this is a platinum label one. But I've got the basic one too. So if you love sneakers, you definitely want to go to my website, getsoundvision.com, and join the movement. Comfortable, quality. I don't do cheap things. Good things aren't cheap and cheap things aren't good. I don't mess with the cheap stuff. Cheap stuff does not work for me. I can't stand cheap. It just doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So these are the Batas 2 high. Now, guess who I got on here? Cajun, character based on me. And guess what I got on the other foot? The left foot. Sanusi, another character based on me. So whenever you see me wearing a t-shirt, I'm always gonna have Cajun and Sanusi on there because those are my 2 characters. I love my characters. I always wanted to be a superhero. So I just created characters based that I wanted. The characters are actually superheroes that I want to be. So I finally added characters for myself, my 2 brothers, and my sister. That's the whole point of how Karjakz Vs Assassins started. It was a simple idea that became super complex today. It's just crazy. That's what happens to you when you believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So Karjakz Vs Assassins character right here. This is, and then on the inside of this shoe you got Seth Sphinx right here. Excuse me. Then on the inside of this one right here you got Seth. Both Egyptian mystical tigers. One is good, one is evil. Yes, the blue one is the good one, and the black one is the evil one. You know what I'm saying? With red eyes, you can tell. You can, and I gotta tell y'all, people actually think Seth is a cooler tiger than Sphinx, which is totally insane. So yo, that's the 2s right there. And then last but not least is the new toy of the whole arsenal, the king of the Batas footwear line, the Batas 3. Now these are the high tops, but I got them in running shoes, I got them in low tops, I got them in kid sneakers. And as we go subsequently through the weeks and months to come, I'm going to start showing you videos because my clients, well, my customers are going to be sending me videos because I've been harping on that. Look, let people see what my shoes do. Let them see the awesomeness of the sneakers. So please, 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 trust me. Now, these right here, the Batas high top sneakers. Yes, they are sick as hell. I got no problem saying that. With the straps. These are high tops with the strap, but you can get them with no straps too. And whenever you visit my website, you will see high tops, low tops. You see high tops with straps and high tops without straps. And I got them in multiple characters. Like, this is a classic Karjakz Vs Assassins one right here. But on the left foot, guess what I got? Version 5. So you'll see me. I'm sure one day people will see me wearing them random sneakers, man, just showing up and wearing them. I'm always going to do what is best for me to grow my dream. You know what I'm saying? So these sneakers are the next evolution of the Batas sneaker wear line. There's nothing anybody can do to stop this. Only God can judge, and only God can't even stop because the universe has decided that I'm going to be successful. If I wasn't going to be successful, I wouldn't have gotten to where I've gotten to now with my characters. So these characters right here, these sneakers right here, oh my Lord, have mercy. You need to go get a pair of these right here. This is where it's at right here. The Batas footwear line. This is pretty much as sick as it gets. This is as sick as it gets. The Batas footwear line, trust me, you want these Batas sneakers, man. They are all that and 10 bags of chips. You know what I'm saying? So Batas footwear line, high tops, low tops, running sneakers, the Batas Sport 1. And actually pretty soon, the Batas Sport 1s are pretty soon on their way. Trust me, they are under construction. That's the only way for me to put it for y'all. They are currently under construction. I didn't want my computer to go to sleep. Trust me, when they come through, when I show you the Sport 2s, you're going to lose your mind. The Sport 2s are basically the running sneakers for my sneaker line. Look, let me show y'all. Let me show it to y'all real quick. These are right here. So if you love fitness, if you love working out, these right here. If you love working out and you love exercising, you want to go get these right here. The Sport 1s. I literally use these to run. I'm going to be using these to run. I'm going to be using these to work out. And what's cool about my Sport 1s, they're designed to arch support. The arch support is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So look, the color scheme on it can be different. Yes, the shoelace is untied because these are my workout ones. I just want to show it to y'all how it looks. These jokers are off the chain. You know what I'm saying? And look, you can put any design on them. A design on them is different on both sides. Look, check out the art on this side right here. And check out the art on the left foot. Now check out the art on the inside right there. So the Sport 1s, man, they are the creme de la creme. So that's the sneaker line, man. So y'all, it's been an amazing night. Today was Karjakz Vs Assassins Day. Every Monday is going to be Karjakz Vs Assassins Day. Get over it. I am not going to change that. I will never change that. So I want to thank y'all for being part of the stream tonight, man. And look, there's nothing like success because it's linear. It's steady. Look, let me do a 360 of this shoe real quick so all of y'all looking. So that way I don't leave you out. If you have questions, please feel free to visit website, sanusi.com. Send me an email. Maybe you have questions about what characters I have available for the sneaker or whatever. But this is the latest store in the Bounce footwear line. It is a gamer. Trust me. It's new to the line, but every single time I get a chance to promote them, I am going to promote them. Whether people are watching, people are not watching, whether I'm wearing it to school, whether I'm live streaming, whether I'm just posting videos. As you can see, every single time you check my channel, I always got videos going. Every single day. I will not stop. Period. Your boy is on the come up. You can't stop this. You know what I'm saying? Like my friend Sherry always says to me, you can't be stopped. They can't stop you. They can hate, but they can't stop you. Hating ain't gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? So yo, these sneakers are amazing. I love them. They're very comfortable. Trust me, plans for every member of my family to start wearing these jokers. I'm not playing around. These sneakers are and they're super comfortable. That's another reason. I just can't wear any pair of shoes. I gotta wear something that's comfortable. I've tried cheap shoes. They don't work for my feet. That's the reason why I plan to find shares in the first place. So it lets me create my own. And the only sneaker that brought me any satisfaction was the New Balances. But then once I got tired of wearing New Balances, I said, you know what, how about I just create my own sneakers? So guess what I haven't done in a few years? Bought anybody else's pair of sneakers. Why not? Guess what? Because guess what? I got my own. I got my own. That's right. So y'all, thank y'all for being part of the chat tonight, man. So yo, Karjakz footwear, man, as you can see, the left foot is different from the right foot. See the proof in the pudding? That's where you have it, man. So the Karjakz 3 sneakers available on sanusi.com. So we'll get your pair today. And as far as sizes, we got them for men, sizes 5 through 14. And for the ladies, sizes 5 through 12. And then as far as colors, blue, black, dark gray, red, navy blue, purple, pink, green, yellow, brown, dark gray. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I can make up colors too. So it just depends on the clientele. You know what I'm saying? But yo, that's sanusi.com. And so visit the website, sanusi.com, and get your order on. So y'all, that's our show for tonight, man. I want to thank y'all so much for being part of my live stream tonight, man. Of course, it was about the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Always the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. The origin story. So y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sherry, for being part of the stream tonight. Thank you for just always supporting. Thank you for always just showing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm thanking you live so everybody knows that's my big sis right there, man. She's a great human being. From the beginning, man, she saw me. You know the comic book that I'm talking about. And I keep telling y'all, you better go get you this bio book right here. Available on sanusi.com. Because when it comes out next year, it's going to be on and popping. You know what I'm saying? She's been around since when I first started creating the book. And she couldn't believe how I was drawing the book. When I used to drive Uber, I was actually drawing the book in the car, in the Uber. I'd park, once I didn't have a trip, I was sitting there, be drawing. That's how I created it. That's what you call ambition and driven to something. So every single Monday, whether it's 100 million people on the stream with me or one, I am going to talk about, guess who? Karjakz Vs Assassins. I am not going to stop. I ain't going to stop, and I never will stop. So thank all of y'all for being part of the stream tonight. Thank you so much. So I'm going to see y'all on Wednesday. It will be our next stream. I'm going to be off tomorrow. I got to get a break. I'm not going to burn myself out. I got to get a break. I tried that before. That was a terrible idea. So now I decided, you know what? I'm off on Tuesdays. I'm going to be off on Tuesdays. So don't be looking for me. I ain't coming on. I'm off. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Look, and as always, y'all, continue to aspire and achieve. Stay awesome. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams and always put yourself forward. Like today, what I said in my motivational quote today. What did I say? What was said? What was the motivational quote to everybody that's important to me today? I think I said something like, let me read it, because I love talking about motivational quotes. It was, what did I say? It said, let's see. The minute you begin to do what you really want, it's really a different kind of life. You got this. As always, let's make it a fabulous day. And I got that quote from a guy who I read stock market stuff all the time, and he's always having these awesome quotes. So finally I decided, you know what? Today was the great day to use it. It's not how people are looking at you, it's what you do when people are not looking. And that's what I'm doing right now. Being consistent, so y'all believe in yourself, aspire and achieve. Have a great night. Sherry, good night. I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll see you, y'all. Y'all continue to have a good night. Stay safe. Peace.